Hey guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate that in advance. Today we're going to give you a review of these two machines, CanAm versus Polaris. We've got a friend of mine coming in. He's agreed to ride them both and give us his opinion on them. He's never ridden either of them before. He doesn't own a side-by-side yet. I believe he's somewhat in the market, so hope this will add some value maybe to your next purchase. All right, Travis, thanks for joining me today. I appreciate you going out on a limb and helping me out with this. You know, it's important when you're giving a unbiased review that you don't really have any experience behind the wheel of either one of them. So initially, we've got what I would consider the first impression. We've not driven them yet, but you have got to sit in them, look around them. What's your thoughts?
Well, being a big guy like I am, the first thing for me is just going to be comfort. I want to be comfortable and feel comfortable sitting in them. And I sat in both. The Razor from Polaris I noticed was much more open on the inside. I felt a lot more comfortable sitting in the seat. Didn't have the console, whereas the CanAm has the console. Felt a little bit cramped in there. The second thing is just overall visibility and looking, and I noticed that in the gauges, I could see them a whole lot better in the Polaris than I can in the CanAm. Both seats were probably equal. The seats felt comfortable. Just had a little bit more room in the Polaris. I noticed just looking at them visually, to me the Polaris just looked like a meaner machine. It looked more sportier, whereas the CanAm looked a lot more like a utility vehicle. And I noticed that when if I was going to use this for around the house or a farm, the CanAm does have a dump bed, has a lot more storage in the back. So that would probably be a whole lot more useful if that was going to be part of why I was buying one. Whereas on the Polaris, you have very limited ability to, if you're a deer hunter, put some corn, you probably a little corn, but you can pack quite a bit in that CanAm and get it to the woods. So it really, I think, depends on what your purpose is for buying each of the vehicles.
Okay, so similar yet very different.
Yes, similar. Probably looking at them, they look similar. One's more sportier than the other one. So I think it depends on what your use is going to be.
Okay, very fair.